What's up, guys? It's Mark Russell, and today I've got an answer for you as to why Xactimate pricing is a mismatch and why literally I believe they cannot use their tool for priority deployment. And there's actually like sort of computer um, math behind it, if you will. So we're going to get into that in just a second. I'll just introduce myself. My name is Mark Russell. I am the founder of Clarity Market. It's a marketplace where Tree Services is the largest deployment and transparent marketplace for tree services to display their rates for priority deployment, to pull trees off of houses. It's the largest nation, or the nation's largest network of tree guys with cranes and bobcats and everything ready to instantly deploy to pull trees off houses. I've been in the business since '97, licensed insurance adjuster, computer programmer, certified arborist. I love trees and claims and computers. So let's get into it. One other thing. Let me show you just this other little piece. So back in, when did this launch? 2 years ago. This is kind of, hit the wrong button there. This is the YouTube video. Xactimate manipulation exposed. Got an opportunity to interview Mr. Mike Fulton, the former president, I think of 24 years, 27 years, of Xactimate. And we went through, and if you watch this video, guys, if you watch the video, what you'll find is that, hold on just a second. What you'll find is tons and tons of recorded calls where basically where the adjusters say that they've never even read the terms of service of the very software that they're using. Not only have they not read it, but on top of that, they don't understand that the numbers that they put in go to make the numbers for the next month. And that's really important. That's what the terms of service talk about, is that the past pricing is used to derive the new pricing. But it goes one step further than that particular video. And, I loved one of these parts in here where Mr. Fulton basically talks about that one of their biggest problems is that when adjusters don't, look, right there, that's it. They get back, it's an echo chamber. They get back, they send a price out to the adjuster, but the adjuster doesn't change the number, which they're supposed to when they encounter a price out in the marketplace. And so they get back the same number that they were given, and then their pricing never changes. Now, not everybody understands that. Not everybody understands that principle. And so they just kind of, especially the adjusters, and so they just kind of accept, oh, this is the market price. Well, we contractors know, hey, there's a gigantic spread. Now, I am going to get to this thing, and you've never even thought about it. No one's ever even talked about what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so what I'm going to illustrate to you is this. Let me show you, and it didn't even dawn on me. Like, we created Clarity Market 2.5 years ago. Okay, let me just show you something with Clarity Market right here. Check this out, guys. Okay, when you sign up, I need to make this smaller, smaller Russell. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Y'all don't want to see my toolbar there. Okay, this is Clarity Market, and I want to point something out. Okay, no rate multipliers. So you can't be like, oh, my rate is like $100 an hour, but I'm going to invoice $150 an hour at these certain times, because that couldn't be compared. But this is the more important part right here. Immediate deployment pricing only. Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. Clarity Market, if you're going to put your pricing on Clarity Market, it is for immediate deployment. Okay, how far are we into this sucker? 4 minutes and 27 seconds for those of you who decided to wait. So now here comes the clincher, the point. Okay, listen to this for a second, guys. This is the math that I promised you. If, like, Clarity Market does not price normal crane deployment, does not price it, okay? We don't price it, okay? So if you're going to normally deploy your crane, then Put whatever price you want on it for whatever time, but do not put it on Clarity Market. Do not put scheduled work pricing on Clarity Market. And here's the reason. You go to the emergency room, you get an MRI, and it's going to be 4 or 5 times as much because it is available right when you need it, right then, staffed, and all of that costs. The downtime where it's not being used and it's not being utilized like all the time, like scheduled work, keeping the staff ready for that machine to run it at any time, that all costs money, guys. So it's a different service than if you schedule an MRI at an imaging center for a week and a half from now. Different pricing because the economics are different for keeping those machines running. That's the same thing we're talking about. Well, why does this have anything to do with Xactimate? Okay, here's the reason. Because when they are trying to take crane deployment pricing for setting trusses on a house during rebuild that's scheduled, right? So if they have a tornado go through and they're having to get a crane to put trusses on a house, that is a scheduled price. If they do not have a delineator within their database to say, is this immediate or is this scheduled, then they couldn't even use the price. Settle down, Russell. Hey, welcome back, Russell. Y'all are getting the energy. I went away for a year because we built ClaimFacts, and guys, I'm gonna be talking. We got a couple little tweaks to do. ClaimFacts you can sign up for, FACTS. Go sign up for it. Record your calls, scrub out the details, and publish it into the community library so we can start tracking what all these adjusters say all the time. That's a side note, but ClaimFacts.com, right now it's practically free, and you get an AI that will listen to you talking to an adjuster or your client, and you can type to the AI and say, hey, what did the adjuster say? That your client can literally put their policy in, call the adjuster, and be talking and say, is this adjuster telling me whatever? And it'll opine on the promises and the declarations that are being said by the adjuster. That's why I've been gone for a year and I'm back. So back to this idea with Xactimate. Guys, if they don't have 2 different types, a toggle for priority and regular, then their numbers are blended or their numbers just don't even work, because it's like trying to take the pricing of the emergency room MRI and justify it with scheduled MRI pricing. Those are 2 different services. It's like trying to take a Medevac. It's like trying to take a Medevac helicopter and saying, hey, this ride on this helicopter is the same for like a tour down in Panama City or whatever. 2 different rides, 2 different situations. It's just different services. And so the math in and of itself, they can't ingest priority rates and say that it's the same thing as non-priority, because they only have 1 field in the database. They have to have 2 fields in the database, 1 for priority. And guys, I just want you to know, Clarity Market has had one single database since the beginning. Do not enter your regular rates. This is priority deployment rates only. That's it. So guys, I hope this kind of clears stuff up. Listen, part of me was a little bit like, am I going to talk about this? Because I'm kind of like handing over some potential feature and function roadmap to our friends over there at Xactimate. But I even said it on the interview with Mike Fulton. Listen, hats off to Xactimate, to the developers of Xactimate, because truly it is a beautiful piece of software. It's wonderful. It just can't handle from the way that I've seen it. And I could be wrong. Maybe there's a priority toggle. That's my little legal disclaimer. Maybe I'm 100% wrong with all of this. But I don't think there's a priority deployment toggle on their rate system. And I know a ton of stuff about how adjusters use it. but we're not even going to go down. If you want to know that, go listen to all the recorded calls that took me like 2 to 3 years gathering of all those adjusters who haven't ever even read the terms of service. Guys, if you've made it this far, I am obsessed with software and specifically how we can shine light on the true pricing of the market. We have something coming with Clarity Market that is going to blow all of y'all's socks off. I've sat for a really long time and thought, we built ClaimFacts. Okay, you need to go to claimfacts.com, try it out. It's free, it's up and running. Try that out. That one's ready to, so sorry. ClaimFacts is ready to go. You need to check that one out. Like, look, dude, you can now record your calls. It records in the cloud. You can share your recordings. You can upload the transcripts. You can share. You can upload your documents. Pick which LLM you want to use and compare it to what the adjuster is saying and share it with everybody. You got some comparables? Share them on ClaimFacts so everybody else can see them. And right now, literally, it's like $2 a month worth of credits. You put $25 in, we charge you $2 worth of credits. The rest of the credits go towards your LLM tokens. It is a beautiful system. Share that. Also, if you're not on Clarity Market, look, we're probably going to be releasing our online class. We're going to probably re-release it for Arbor Expo, and we're getting a little technical stuff, and Arbor Fest. So if you haven't seen that, see that. Love from Clarity Market, guys. We're going to continue to shine light. I'm so happy to be back and making content for you guys. All right, guys, what do you think? Hit it up in the comments. God bless you guys. Take care.